Hey everyone, welcome to Niece's, Willow's Whimsy, not Niece's, Willow's Whimsies. This is my series, Niece's Journey to Better Health. And if you guys, if there's a single one of you who have watched every one of these videos, thank you so much. This is all catch-up shit to let you know what's been going on, what needs to be worked on, and where we're going from here. And then it'll be a weekly deal, and I'll just check in on everything. If something new comes up, I'll talk about it. You know, hopefully this will be a successful endeavor. Health for this video, I'm talking about physical health, and then I'm talking about mental and emotional health, and a little bit on spiritual health. So, we have so many turkeys. I'm sorry. There's a turkey, a random turkey just walking.
I saw that too.
Did you? That's so funny. I saw like 3 of them the other day. Anyways, thank you for sticking with me. I wanted to talk about my challenges, and I have talked about other things. So you guys already know. You know about insomnia, major problem for me. One of the things I forgot to mention in my video where I talked about borderline personality disorder is I also suffer from anxiety. I do have anxiety attacks from time to time, not panic attacks, they're different, but I do have them from time to time. But I have generalized anxiety. I don't even know how bad it is, if it's part of the problem with me freezing in place and not being able to do anything and make progress. I've had a lot of that lately because I think there's so much added stress that, of course, my anxiety acts up. I have OCD as well. I have a diagnosis. I'll try and find the video. I did a whole thing on it. It's called dermatillomania. It's skin picking. I know, it sounds gross. It is gross. That's why I have these on, so you won't see what I do to myself. They found some antidepressants help with it. Antidepressants don't just help with depression, they help with anxiety. And the thought is anxiety-free, you won't have the need to be it yourself, but I have the need to be it myself no matter what. And because there's so much stress, it has amped up. I do not create my own wounds, but I have this gorgeous little cat. Well, she's not little, she's big. She's my daughter's cat. And she's 2 years old, so she still likes to play, and she'll want to grab you and scratch a little bit. And I will have the tiniest little kitten nick, and I will turn it into a gaping wound. Okay, triggering, gross, I'm sorry. If you look this up, you're gonna see pictures. I want you to know, I don't do that. I don't create wounds from something that's not there. I do not have it all over my body like some people do. It is usually a spot, one spot, and I'll have a wound for a year because I just won't leave it alone. It is bad, I know. It's something I want to work on, but I wanted to share that piece. My challenges, and I don't know what fits into a mental health diagnosis and what's just me. So I'm just gonna say them. And you already know, if you watch the other video in the last 2 minutes of this, what my deals are. Laziness, procrastination, self-esteem, self-worth, shame, I mean, that kind of sums it up. I do have this thing that has happened in the last 2 or 3 years where I freeze. And I'll have a list of things to do. And if you're a list maker like I am, that's OCD, okay? Not a normal list. I'm talking a list that even Wonder Woman, okay, could not achieve. So that's one of my challenges. Making lists that are reasonable. I heard a speaker recently, and she said, you can do anything, or you can do everything, just not all at once. And for me, that was very powerful because I do try to do everything all at once. And then my brain starts going, I get overwhelmed and my brain starts scrambling, and it's all like a foreign language. And then I stand there. Literally, you guys. Or I'll turn to go to my room because I'll think, well, I can at least straighten up. And I'll be halfway there and I'll think, really think it's more important I do the dishes, so I'll head over the dishes, and then I'll go, but you know, nope, I got to get on the computer. And I'll go to the computer and go, I was going to shoot a video. Like, you get it. And it's so I am moving physically, but my brain is so that there are days I will go to bed so ashamed of myself and so ridden with frustration about the fact that I got nothing done. And so that is a challenge. When I say things like shame freezes me up too. Like, for instance, I'm a smoker. I have shame about that because you all know, if you've watched my other videos, my financial situation. How am I affording that? Well, when someone gives me money or cash, I have friends and family who are helping. They're not taking care of all of it. Like, we are down to the wire here, but I don't use my debit account, and I don't use any cash for that. I'm charging it. I'm using my credit cards. I know. So there's guilt about that, and there's stress about that. Everything I do. And I feel when I'm out in my car smoking, first of all, my car reeks. My car is a mess in general. It's awful. I need to have it detailed. These things cause me shame, but yet I continue to do them. You would think, with all the self-awareness and self-knowledge I have, that I would be the healthiest, most together person in the world. But I'm not. Just because I know these things about myself I let them overwhelm me, as opposed to, okay, don't do that anymore. Simple, right? But not easy. So there's shame and guilt in that. The self-hatred piece used to be so much bigger than it is now. You know what I have? It's hard with my weight. I don't like the weight, and I'm finally addressing that. I have to remember, hey, I lost 55 pounds. Yeah, I gained 15, but I was up to 217. I was looking at an 81-pound weight loss, and that was daunting. I'm nowhere near that, what I need to lose, and I'm already on my way back down the scale. So, like, I need to learn to be gentle with myself. There was another piece of that. Well, my car embarrasses me. Someone stole my hubcaps years ago. I never got new ones because I'm not going to spend money on hubcaps. You don't need them. But it is embarrassing driving around. Maybe I should go to a junkyard and see if I can find, 4 of them that are the same. At least I'd have something. That causes me shame. Smoking causes me shame because of the smell, because of the money. I go outside and everybody in my apartment complex knows, oh, that lady goes out and sits in her car and chain smokes. It's embarrassing. What else do I feel bad about myself? The money stuff and the job stuff I do, but I know that I can fix that if I would just get a goddamn job. And I am trying. There was something that I wanted to talk about, though. It was right there. Well, the dermatillomania, obviously, because it looks like I'm just going to say it, and I look like a meth addict. When you see videos of people who do meth, they have gaping wounds and, in spite of, like, the jitterbugging, I call it. But, like, I don't mean to put anyone down because I'm an addict. Hello. I never did meth. And one of the reasons, honestly, I never touched the stuff. Well, it scares me half to death because of how it's made and you're putting that in your body. But my dermatillomania is not what other people have, and I don't want it to become that. And you'll see people who pick their face. But anyway, there's shame about it because I do see people noticing it, and I don't want them to think that about me. But what was the other one? Darn it. There was the weight. Oh, you're going to be like, really? Getting old is hard. Looking old is harder. sometimes I don't know who I'm, like, my everything has changed. You guys, I used to have thick, lush, natural eyebrows. They were black. I had blondish, brownish hair, like the gray, constantly having to cover it up. My eyebrows are so faded. The wrinkles, of course, but you know what the worst of it is? And if I ever win the lottery, it's the first thing I'm gonna do is this. This, to me, is the most god-awful, horrendous thing. I have friends who tape literally so it pulls it back, and I'm just like, I've tried it, but like my hair gets caught in the tape, and it's a lot of work. And I like to wear my hair up a lot, and people would see the tape. But I hate this. It's really, really hard for me. It's part of the reason I put off doing the videos again for so long, because I'm embarrassed. And it's like, it happens to all of us, right? I think my challenges are, or I think the cure, if you will, are things like affirmations, and people think that's hokey. You can find them on YouTube. It's just repeating the same things over and over. There is proof that this helps. It rewires your brain, but consistency is a bitch for me. And they say to form a habit takes anywhere from 6 weeks to 6 months. And so I have to find something I like and commit to doing it every flipping day. That helps with the self-esteem. That helps with the shame piece. That helps with that. I think I mentioned this the other day. She used to be my sister-in-law. Now I just call her my sister of the heart. She technically isn't my sister-in-law, but she was telling me about this thing, and I read a little bit about it. I did not get the book. It's called, like, I don't even remember what it's called, but basically everything that you're putting off, count to 5 and then just do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, go. That actually helps me. And so that is one thing to get myself moving. The other thing is this list making, and I've known this for years. I've talked about this even years ago on my YouTube channel. This list making is set up for failure. I can do everything, just not all at once. And when you say everything, because a friend of mine I went out to lunch with the other day, he said, well, you can't do everything. And I was like, oh, poo-poo. But I know what he's saying, but you can try. You know, I wanted to roller skate again, and I did it, and I love it, and I'm getting better at it. And it's something that's just for me. I love knitting. I love crocheting. I took lessons, or I took classes, and I still need more. I want to pick that back up again, but like, I might try, like, one of the things on my bucket list to do before I die is I want to learn fusion belly dancing. It's a combination of belly dancing and hip hop. I will probably suck ass at it, okay? He's probably right. I can't do everything, but try. So with the lists, no more than 4 things a day, seriously, and then break those things. Don't put clean the house, you know, clean the entire house from top to bottom, deep clean, because I do that. I'll put that on my list. And then make bath bombs, because that's something I do too, but that takes forever and blows the house back up again, at least my kitchen and my dining room while I'm doing it. And prior to them being sold, I've got bath bombs everywhere, and that, I can't stand clutter and stuff everywhere. Like, break it down. Make 2 batches of bath bombs. That's doable. Clean my bathroom. I can clean my bedroom tomorrow. And then the day after that, I can do the living room. And then the day after that, you know, do you know what I'm saying? And also, like, with our kitchen, it's so small, it blows up no matter what. And so I just try to clean that every time. After I make something, I just do cleanup, get the dishes in the dishwasher. It's not perfect, but at least it doesn't become overwhelming. You know, break these things down. It's okay. You will be okay. And you will go to bed, and you'll be able to tell yourself, I did some shit today. I accomplished something. Weird things. Do the Wonder Woman pose. That's where you stand with your hand on your hips and you kind of They say if you do that for 5 minutes, now I have not done this, so I can't tell you, it's very empowering. Exercise. You guys, if you can't go to the gym, if you don't want to go to the gym, if you're not interested in aerobics, if you don't swim, move. Just move. Go on if all you can do is a 5 or 10 minute walk a day, start there. Start there. Put your headphones on if you have Spotify or, you know, like a YouTube playlist. Do it. Put it on and go for a walk. Movement is huge. It's little, start with baby steps if you have to. So I talked about my challenges and some of the things that I'm doing. So we're gonna stop there. Please give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. Tell me about the things that challenge you. Tell me what you've done to overcome. I welcome that, and I really hope people will do it. Tell me how you gained self-esteem. Any of it, I want to know. So yes, again, please, thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, comment, hit the notification bell. I am posting videos like a mad woman right now. It will not always be like this. So I promise you won't be inundated with Willow's Whimsy posted, Willow's Whimsy posted. It won't be like that. I'm just trying to get everything up to speed. So thanks you guys so much. I will be back with the last of these, and then we'll go into weekly updates tomorrow. Thanks so much. Mwah. Bye.